Nowadays, it just feels that people are chasing after things that they can't control or things that just aren't really meant to be. Whether it's that person that you really like and they're just really busy, aka they're probably not that interested, or that job that you don't necessarily love but you're just doing it because you were told to and because it pays the most money. Well, and people often forget to really just go for what they desire in their life, but more importantly, what gives back to them and benefits their own lives. I guess what I'm trying to say through all this is to stop chasing after what wasn't even yours in the first place. Now I know what you guys are probably thinking. Wow, he's at another park, so original. But would you really want to be inside your room filming all these? No, I'm gonna take advantage of being outside, being able to film outside. So if I want to film in a park, who cares? Who cares? But anyways, back to the main message of this whole video, right? You should really only be trying to control or chase or take action in things that you can purely control. There's a lot of things that you can't control. You can't control someone else's emotions. You can't control how another person acts. And you can't control just how things might wind up and end up through, destiny and all of that and fate. But you can control how you react to things, how you act, how you behave, and how you take on a situation. If you go into a situation thinking, oh, well, it's not gonna end well, obviously nothing good's gonna come out of it. But if you go into a situation or an event, whatever you go into, if you hold a positive mindset and you hold an optimistic sense going into it, something good is most likely going to happen. At least that's what I think. For instance, I can talk about the two examples I was giving earlier. Say in my instance, right, I really like this girl, but she just doesn't seem to like me back. I can't control her or make her like me or put some love potion like I'm Ron from Harry Potter. The only way I can do it is if I hang out with her more and she changes her mind, but at the end of the day, her interest in me is completely dependent on her impressions of me and her attraction to me. I can't control that. So why would I chase something that I can't even change the outcome of if I try my absolute best? And with the job example, I grew up in an Asian family where the career paths that were most likely for you to choose going into college were either doctor, nurse, or engineer. One of those three, because they make good money. But I didn't want to ever do any of that, and I tried to chase after it because that's just what I was told to do. But I'm glad that I ended up making the decision that I loved, which was going into psychology, which is what my major is right now. And that's an example of me chasing something that I truly liked and something that will benefit me at the end of the day. Alright, now on the other hand, you should chase things that do benefit you or things that you can control or things that would just improve your life overall. For instance, if you meet somebody and they seem to be really interested in you and they seem to be all up in your business in a good way, and they seem to just be invested in you and love you for who you are and aren't attracted to anything like external or for the wrong reasons like money or beauty or anything like that, like they're truly in love with you and all of you in and out, you should chase that person. That person's gonna improve your life and is probably wifey, hubby material, like let's be honest. And with the job example as well, if you find a job or a career path or an area of interest that you absolutely love and that would satisfy almost every aspect of your life in that department, you should chase after that. You shouldn't be questioning whether it's the right move or not. It will be the right move, 1,000%. You should always go after things that will benefit you or seem interested in you or that are really just in your best interest. And that's just the truth behind it all. Now, as I was saying in the intro, a lot of people tend to just go for things that are difficult or that they have to chase after or things that won't really come to them. And I feel that's just how society has grown to become nowadays. It's because our society has become so tied on this idea that easy stuff or stuff that's drawn to you is bad and stuff that is hard to get or to achieve is more impressive and better. And while that might be the case in some instances, that shouldn't be your mindset going into everything in life. You should be okay with taking some stuff that's easy to you or attractive to you or stuff that benefits you and not constantly be in a grind mindset where you're trying to get all these things that you're chasing. And if you're constantly chasing and chasing, you're gonna burn out. You're gonna run out of energy. You're gonna flop, decay, done. It's over. And you'll just be wasting your life at that point. I read somewhere that the average human lifespan is around 82 years, but let's be honest about it. 18 of those years years are really just us figuring ourselves out, living with our parents, and getting introduced to the world. And if we're being really honest, after 65, you're not really doing much. You're retired, you're settling down with your family or by yourself or whatever your situation is, and you're not necessarily living life. So what does that mean? How many years do we really got? Hold up, let me do the math. We really only got around 47 out of those 82 years to live life to the best of its potential and to really make the most out of what we've been given, which is life, the beautiful gift, the impossible gift. So why would we spend the majority of our time on this earth chasing after stuff that might not even be meant to be ours in the first place, when really we can just live the best life in the stuff that would benefit us and make us the most happy? Why would you constantly want to be stressed and tired out when you can just take stuff that would improve your life and make it better? You know? Look, life isn't a race. Races are just in the Olympics or just for track competitions or anything like that. Life isn't competitive. Life isn't a race. What are you trying to win here by taking the hard route and by taking the chasing route? You're just making life more difficult. Reject the chase. Don't give in to your vices. Ignore the temptation of it and just live. Go after what you enjoy. It's quite a simple message. There's not a lot to say about it. If you don't have to go after what you enjoy, you'll spend the rest of your life regretting it. And do you really want to live with regrets? At the end of the day, going after stuff that you might chase might end in bad results. What you chase might not even be what you really wanted at the end of the day. You'll look back at it and be like, damn, I should have gone after what was right in front of me. Because sometimes your dreams that you're chasing are actually the ones that are right in front of you the whole time. You just can't see it because you're blinded by the beauty of something else. Yeah.